Hello. Welcome. Today we are streaming Gman the Free Randomboy versus Mr. Ladybug, and it is vampires versus pro elves. I think this is going to be very exciting. I'm going to be joined by Mr. Svaho. If we look at the teams quickly, we have a level 5 vampire who has, if we look here, pro, sidestep, block, and dodge. We have level 3 Donald Trump with plus AG with dodge. We have level 3 the salesman with block and I think that is tackle. We have a movement busted Thrall with guard, block and tackle. We have block Thrall. We have what is this? Dirty player Thrall. We have a MNG Thrall with kick, I think, a fend or wrestle actually, and a block Thrall. And then we go and look at Mr. Ladybug. He has a level 4 Blitzer with dodge, mighty blow, tackle. Blitzer with basically the same, except he has frenzy instead of mighty blow. Then we have a plus AG catcher with, if we look here, leap and dodge. We have a plus 2 MA catcher, that's pretty good. Another plus agility, and looks like he has, yes, a reserve there. So just waiting for Mr. Svaho. Yes. Randomboy, I am at the moment, but I do expect Svaho to join me. He did tell me he would. I'm just waiting for him to join me. Not sure how long it will take for him to come, but we should be arriving shortly, I hope. If he does not arrive, I'll just go around Rebel and beg people to join me. So, Randomboy, if you could just PM me on Discord when you go live, when you start inducing, please. That will help a lot. So, hopefully this vampire game goes better than one me and Gabriel casted last night. Because if you have seen the Rebel Reddit, you would see I have posted a small link that showed just what happened there. If you have not seen it, I will paste the link for you. Not that, because it was pretty funny, in my opinion. There you go. That was, in my opinion, a very funny moment there from Mr. Donkey Dragon, and I do beg you to not let him forget about what he did. So, just waiting on Svaho to join me. Hopefully he does not take too long. So yes, just tell me if the stream is looking okay and if the audio levels are fine.
Hi, is everything okay?
Yes, hello Svaho. So, are you ready for the game?
Yeah, I'm just entering live.
Yes, so today we have vampires versus pro elves.
Vampires versus Brawls, that will be an interesting matchup. Be right back.
Okay, and
So, what's the game? Like, what's the team called?
it looks okay. Vampires have a level 5 vampire.
I mean, what's the team name?
Don't think we'll have time for that. Random Boy has told me they're live at the moment, or at least almost ready to play the game.
No, what's the team name so that I can enter the live?
Sorry. Let's see. Bloodsuckers Incorporated and non-high elves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just in time.
Yes. And if you look at the inducements, Random Boy has taken a wizard and two babes. And yes.
Now, I don't know about the two babes because the two babes are actually 100k and he is versus elves and they only have one mighty blow, but I do understand that he wants his thralls in case that he bites them and KOs them, that he wants them back, but I guess that I'd take another Apo or I'd take a bribe for like fouling. He does have a dirty player and a dirty player and two loners. So wait, did he get to two loners as well? So he got two loners and he got okay. So he got a whole lot of inducement money. What's the difference between these two teams? Okay. Well, from what I can see from the Pro Elf team, he has got agility 5, he has guard, he has more agility 5 on the catcher, and leap as well. He has a standard, I guess, surfer, although he does have tackle. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Um. So that's a bit weird. Thrower on the line. He's making his opponent focus more on the same side that he put his elves on. So yeah, Ladybug, he is positioning this very well, but he has to watch out for the tackle.
Yes. And I do see that Ladybug does have a movement 10 catcher. He has 2 plus MA.
Yeah, he has two. He has a movement 10 catchers, so he is basically like a natural one turner. He'll probably get a sprint on the dude because the dude's just 2 SPP away, and that's one touchdown he needs to do. In my opinion, he should have gone with no non-snow elf onto the pitch and left the movement guy out so that the thrower can be on the side and not on the LOS, because the thrower now is the perfect target for the tackle hit.
Yeah.
Also, I guess he needs some sure hands, and well, the pro dude is going to be the carrier, I guess, and ex-wife is going to be in the back. He's setting up for something that looks like, I mean, it's weird because if you if you look at this and you watch it a little bit closer, it actually looks like a one-turn attempt, but he broke that. He broke that a little bit, and now he's going more to the side, I guess, and he's going to the same side as his opponent closed down. So there's that.
Yeah. And we have a quick snap.
Okay, that gives him a free attempt to catch. Perfect.
Yes, and that vampire does have pro.
Yeah. So, okay, that's block. That's a hit on a thrower.
Okay, it's just a stun.
Probably shouldn't follow that up because of that. He lost a diagonal block to that. He's going to go for another hit with the vampire. He's minimizing his own hits.
Uh, Now, randomboy is the self-proclaimed master of vampires, so if he does badly, we can't let him forget.
Really don't know much about randomboy except that he won, right? He won the Chaos Cup,
Yes, he did
right?
do that.
Okay, so that's a good diagonal block, and he's going to follow it up with the vampire, also push. You don't even need to think about that, that's just a push. Yeah. So now he has. Whoa, he's opened up what seems to be two, actually three free hits onto. One onto the thrall with block, one onto the thrall that's free, like that's opened himself up, and he can also hit the vampire as well. Ooh, that hypno gaze is actually really big because he stopped that move, like that one block for now.
Okay, Thomas saying that he got into the top 8 of Season 7 playoffs with this vampire team.
Really? Wow, that's really nice. Seeing as the vampires aren't really that min-maxed to perfection, and they're maxed out to be like more of an elfy style of play than what I like. I mean, I like to have two vampires that are elves, but I like to have one real killer. And well, I guess he does have something that resembles that with the tackle.
Yeah.
He's not self-proclaimed. Well, he is doing really well with these vamps. So yeah. Okay, so now he has a free hit onto a thrall. He's probably going to take it with mighty blow, and he's probably just going to elf screen it up again. No reason not to do that. Unless he wants to take the block that I said he could take. So yeah, he takes it, the mighty blow. He noticed his positioning. His positioning is really good because he's going to knock him into another guy that can potentially hit him again and then hit him again. So yeah, Ladybug is doing really good with the positioning part of his elves, and he's going to elf screen. Yeah.
I think these are two fairly experienced coaches, so I'm expecting a good game.
Yeah, these guys probably. What division? This is Rel Division 3?
Gman Division 3.
Oh, this is Gman. Okay. Yeah. These guys are performing really well. Moving him up. Could also move him to the opponent's backline. Ooh. No, he's basing a thrall. He's double basing a thrall. That gives his opponent 2 hits, including the blitz hit. Oh, he rerolls that. Okay. Let's hope he gets an armor break, I guess.
Yeah.
Nothing. Okay. Thrall going for another hit. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
He has left the backline open, and these elves are quite fast. So I don't know if it's a real problem for them to get into the backline.
Yeah. He's a bit exposed.
That guy's just filthy. He can leap in for an assist, right? It's hard, but he can do it.
Mm.
Doesn't even need to actually. He can just move around with the cash array. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and that means 2 dodges, or actually, he can do actually 1 dodge as well,
Yeah.
so that he doesn't have to do GFIs.
Good work.
His like his goal here is to base the ball with the tackle sidestep. I'm assuming.
he's taking his time to decide what he wants to do.
I think that he's counting squares. He based that thrall. So, yeah, okay, is he leaping? He might be leaping. Yeah, well, okay. That's a stupid animation. Okay, yeah, he got it. Now 2 dice.
Yeah. So we could see a turnover of a ball, yeah?
I believe that he just now figures out that he forgot to blitz with the tackle.
Yes, that is not great.
Yeah. Okay, push. Decent. He might give up on the 2 dice. Might just want to blitz down that guard guy if he wants. Okay, no, he's taking a vampire. He could follow up here, but it isn't really that smart. So, yeah, I'd also just back off.
He goes there. Wrestle.
Yeah, wrestle's good. I like wrestle really much. It's really a good skill. Especially versus elves.
Yeah.
Okay, we can see a broken catcher here.
Oh, only
Oh,
stun.
Yeah. Nice. Position the dirty player closer. Pick up that thrall that's over there, probably, and he's going to try. He has an open vampire, so that gives him an assist on the agility guy, so he can hit him with the guard piece without actually like doing 1 dices. Okay. I'd position the dirty player right next to the movement guy. Or
Good.
near him. Oh, he's going for that guy. Yeah, because that guy is in stun, right? Night out. That's nice.
Yes.
And he doesn't get sent off. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect move. And just let that slide. Oh,
KO.
the elf gets that one.
And if we look at that is level 4 KO, I think. Yeah, no, that's a level 5 elf that was KO'd, and just a block thrall KO'd.
Nice. Yeah, he could take the both down here. Nice. Pick up the catcher, and you get another free hit on the vampire.
Yes, I do agree. Elf for Thrall is not a great trade.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he is limited with the thralls and how much he has to do, but so far he has rolled, I believe, not a single bloodlust.
No, he hasn't.
Okay. That for the hype vid guy over there is still lying down. 4 turns already. I mean, 3 turns, and this is the fourth one. So, okay. Tackle doing a thing. Setting up probably for the takeout on the movement 10.
Yeah. Just rolled an 8 on the armor roll.
Yeah, pull that guy back. Position. Okay, yeah. Down. Somebody up. Nobody's gonna stand up. Okay, whatever. And he gets it. Probably. I mean,
With
it's just a stun and he's sent off. And this is why I'd take the bribe. Because he has lost a thrall.
yeah. He does have two
He does have 2 babes, but he has only one guy out.
yeah, but he does have two mercenary thralls, so
Yes, yes, he does. Okay, so yeah, no reason not to hit that guard guy. If he breaks him, he breaks probably almost the entire team. That guy's so valuable. Dead.
oh my, yeah, that is not great.
No, and he's a thrall. He doesn't have apple rights.
Yeah, that is a level 4 thrall dead.
And I also mentioned about the apothecary, and yeah, that's one more reason why. He can now base. Oh no! Better not. Better not. Better stay in this position. Move the guys down on the other flank so they can screen. So he can screen from a side and he can screen from the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like the dodge. Mm, probably move him next to the. Yeah. Actually, no. Okay. Uh, here's yeah, that's actually a good spot, a really good spot. Okay, for some reason he's basing again. I guess his plan now is well, the opponent has 4 thralls really because that guy over there is not doing anything for the past 4 turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, he stayed in formation. And I guess that he's going to break through that guy, the thrower, with the just block. follow up. Set up a cage. Okay, no. He's going to set up a cage a little bit back. Okay. So it's turn 5 and he still hasn't gone over the LOS.
Yeah.
Uh, and now he has to... Okay, so he didn't get punished. I'd at least try to, like, dodge away with that guy that's over there just lying for the past 4 turns. Okay, yeah, he bloodlusted.
Yeah.
He's just going to pick up the guy from the ground. Okay. Stun or KO.
You KO.
Nice. Nice. And yeah, he did it. Now that guy is online.
Yeah.
And he's an actual player. So, we're still 4 thralls on 3 vampires.
Yeah, that sounds great.
He bases him. Probably going to take the hit on the unskilled thrall with the mighty blow. Or some... Actually, I don't think the mighty blow has enough movement. He might have with dodge. But just taking out the block thrall is also nice. Elves are playing this defense very, very well.
Yeah, and I mean, they are leading in takeouts.
Yeah, but not just that. I mean, yeah, he has only just 1 guy KO'd, and these guys are sent off and dead and KO'd, but like just the positioning wise, it's really applying pressure. The opponent isn't over the LOS by turn 6, and I don't know if he'll even get over that. Oh, he probably will. He just needs to run down the side. Okay?
Hmm.
That could be another break.
And this
Yep.
only a stun.
Okay. From now, I could even see him basing the Twilight Vampire Thrall. Okay, and now bring in the other Blitzer. If you didn't forget about him, you didn't. Good job. Yeah. Well, yeah, that was a really impactful turn. The only thing that I would have done probably differently is position the thrower and the catcher right, like in a position where they cone the thrall that just came into play normally, so that he has a tougher time getting out of there.
Yeah.
Hypno gaze allowing him to actually move forward, but his positioning is not going to allow him that. Okay, he's really forward and he'll probably just. Okay, he GFIs. And he's going to do the same with the other one. Yeah. He should get punished here, in my opinion. Okay. But he won't. He won't take it, and he shouldn't take it. Yeah, that's enough. He doesn't really need to take it.
Mhm. I think that.
So what the elves just need to do, the only thing they really need to do. Okay, yeah, that's a nice dodge away. So now what they need to do is just run around and screen in front and knock that guy that just moved the last. Probably knock him down or focus on the unskilled thrall that's guarding or the wrestle thrall, because the opponent has 2 turns, and if he just screens forward, the opponent picks a side, and that's the final side. He can't move away from there. Also, yeah, a free hit on a vampire that might result in a 1 dice onto the ball, but I wouldn't read it.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he can get a 2 dice. No, 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 he only has one guard. Yeah, he only has one guard. 'Tis a pity. So, guys, are you enjoying it? Are we doing a good job? Kejaroos? What do you think, Kejaroos?
And I guess since you're here, I can say I'm quite excited for the start of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen's uh, little
Cup.
league. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a feeling my Chaos team will die horribly.
Also, Keji, to answer your question in the Gentleman League, you don't have a hat yet because you're not an admin yet. But you can, like, get a hat. Like, you can take a hat, put it on you. Doesn't mean shit. You're not a gentleman. Okay, yeah. Applying more pressure. Probably going to force the opponent to go onto his left side while the elves defend their right side.
I think it's going good for vampires to score, but as you say, the defense of elves has been pretty good. So
Yeah. So let's just probably count these two guys in. So he's going to have 11 players at the start of the second half. Because I don't think that he'll fail both 2+s.
but the thing is, randomboy does have a wizard in reserve for the elves offensive.
The elves offensive is basically going. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, too bad. So sad. Wrestle. The problem is the elf offensive is just going to look like two guys running down both sides, and the thrower having the ball, and then just passing to one of those two guys. And no matter if he's in a tackle zone or not, he's probably going to catch it. It's a 1 in 36 all the time.
Yeah. And that,
And yeah, that's the elf offensive.
yeah, and that movement 10 catcher is gonna make that think pretty easy.
Yeah.
And that catcher is 2 SPP away from a level, so he'll probably want to score a touchdown with him.
Okay, he uses up his reroll to hit that guy.
Only a stun.
Does that guy not have? Oh, okay, he does. Quality.
That's a stun on the Thrall from the Bloodlust.
That's a blitz. Okay, nice. Ooh, dodge saves him. Is he going to take it? Oh yeah, tripwired. Pro fails. And the
Dear.
elves might have a touchdown here.
That would be quite a momentum shift, I must say. Yeah, I mean, the movement 10 guy can get down almost halfway to the touchdown zone.
So the catcher with just blocking Twilight, blitz from the blitzer onto school, no matter knockdown or whatever. The agility. Don't do everything as I say. It makes it look suspicious.
Yeah.
Probably blitz with noon high. And then agility 5 just picks it up and hands it off to the movement guy, and the movement guy runs down one flank. Okay, good. He's basing up that vampire. So yeah, blitz and then base the. He's probably going to blitz into basing that vampire that he just based as well.
Yeah. So that was unfortunate for the vampires, but that's Blood Bowl.
That basically secures the half, unless he like rolls a 1 in 36 here or 1 in 36 on the cash. And I really hope he doesn't, because he has a clear shot.
Yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Probably going to pick it up, pass it to movement 10, and he's going to hand it off to the guy he just moved.
Yeah.
For the pass.
Oh.
Or not. He's just keeping him as a safety, which is also okay.
Yeah.
It's still a quick pass. Oh, nice. Oh. That makes a screen. I would even take the GFI there. He has a reroll. And that's why I would even like pass and stuff like that. This is a really good matchup.
Yeah, there's not much vampires can do now. They can maybe try and hit some people, but they don't have many options. triple skulls into 3 pushes.
Nice.
Says I think we're just gonna see a touchdown now. There's not much use trying to bash.
No need to bash. Run it, and that's it. Really, no need to bash anything. He's going to greed a hit onto the wrestle thrall. Okay. Yeah, the wrestle thrall is kind of annoying.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't quad skull.
He cannot get a triple skull. Like a 3 dice, I think. 1, 2, 3. No, 3 and 3 is 6. Yeah, he can't. Uh, oh no, he can, but he has to like go around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can get it. Pow.
Yeah. Gets it.
Uh,
And we have a KO.
KO. Yeah, that setup is worth it. And now he just runs it in.
Yeah. So I must say, excellent defense from the elves this first half, and then I think vampires will be a bit salty with a tripwire, but I think the elves deserved it based on their defense.
You see, the thing is that I knocked out 0. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, well, the thing is that he had a free. He could do that play, the play that he did, and I guess that he bet on pro. He bet everything on pro in case the tripwire happens, and you can't bet on a 4+. So he went in with block and tackle onto a player.
Yeah.
He went in block and tackle onto the thrower, trying to kill him. He got a both down, so he could have just taken the both down, and then if he wanted to score at that moment, if he wanted to score in at that moment when he wanted to score, he could have just went in with the ball carrier and done the same play. And what if the tripwire occurred? He didn't need to like pro it. He could just re-roll it.
Yeah. So all the knockouts came back for both teams.
Yeah, and even like the GFI was a 1, and the pro was a 2. So he re-rolled it. It would be a 2. So he would have made that GFI.
Yeah, now the elves are gonna receive a ball and have a chance to score again.
He'll probably score really fast because vampires are like bad at offense. Not the player, but the team in general. It's kind of bad in offense.
Yeah.
So he'll run that guy down and he'll pass to him. Might even want to like do the one turn attempt right away and not do anything else. But if he scores in 2 turns, it's also quite nice. But he really should be looking to pass with the 30 SPP catcher.
Yes. Another level up there.
Okay, punt, and here come the bribes. Oh, if only he had them before.
Yeah.
So let us see what he does. Okay, blocking the LOS, standard, nice KO.
Mm.
But he does have two babes. So I guess the two babes are working really well and were actually good picks. Okay, last hit. Okay, nice.
And we have another stun.
Okay. Will he look? Oh, he might even go for Guardman levels. Actually, no. Whoa. The 70 XP P1 could actually touchdown 2 times this game.
Yeah, it could.
Okay, he's going down the side.
Oh, fumble.
Oh, he can leave it. Yeah,
They left it.
good.
Another
Here
ombre.
we go.
Just a stun.
Yeah, the salesman. Ooh, will he dodge or will he stay there? He might just want to stay there. Oh, now that was a nasty fireball if it ever happened.
Yeah. Hypnotic gaze fails.
Yeah. Oh, that's a man on the ball.
Hmm. Making it challenging for the elves.
Yep. He might just even move up the wrestle thrall, but I don't think so, seeing that he moved up the vampire.
Yeah. Unless
Okay,
it's...
he does move him up, and
Uh,
he suffers a GF5.
yeah, he rolls it. And
Okay,
makes
yep.
it.
Oh, okay. He has 3 people on the ball. Now that's a game changer.
Yeah.
But the thing is that the elf will probably just knock the ball
Mm.
because now the entire backline is open and he has movement 10 and he can actually score from there, and he might actually want to do that.
Yes.
So what I see him doing here is probably moving the unleveled lineman back, basing that wrestle dude, and then knocking the wrestle dude in with the 70, the leap guy, knocking him into the ball, and then the ball bounces, and no matter where the ball bounces, you have to go for the pickup.
Yes. I must say both coaches have played pretty well so far this game.
Yeah. And okay, yeah, he didn't block himself from doing that. It's still okay. He might. Whoa, okay, he's not going to score this turn. Russell. So the vampire might score next turn.
Mm. Yes.
Or the vampire player can, or random boy can actually stall it out and look for a draw.
Yes, I think that might work out for him. Because I doubt he'll be able to score a second touchdown.
Okay, he gets it. He follows it up probably and tries to pick up the ball. Okay, no, he now scattered the ball.
And we have a
KO.
KO.
Okay, so who's gonna catch it? No one. Oh, no. The catcher's gonna pick it up. The catcher has to pick it up and keep it safe somewhere in the back line.
Hmm. This has been a very eventful last turn, I must say.
Okay, yeah, and now move back the blitzer and position somehow for the touchdown. He's going to touchdown in like in 3 turns from now, but in 4 turns of play. What we might see here is actually a hypno. Okay, no, we don't see a hypno. On on the top of the blitzer? No. Okay, freeing him up.
KO.
Doesn't have enough thralls where the vampires are.
Yeah. It's a
Hmm.
no gaze on the lineman.
Yeah. That's interesting. What is he going for here? Is he going to try to base the ball with 2 dodges? I don't believe so. Yeah.
Bij ons als voor pro en vape no guys. Doing a foul on the guard lineman. And we have a stun. No send off. Thanks for the follow, Savo.
Oh, no problem, man. Okay, so tackle doing a thing. Is mighty blow doing a thing? You bet.
Yeah, just a stun.
Just a stun that actually opens up another 2 dice on a vampire if he wants to, and it's okay. He doesn't want to. He could have hit that other, like Donald Trump. He could have hit him, and then he could have fouled the guy that he just sent. But it's okay. He's in the back line. He's keeping himself safe. He's letting a loner 1 dice him potentially.
Yeah. He does have that movement catcher available.
Yeah, and the momentum is just going down the field.
Lol Hustler, thank you for follow.
Okay, he's moving. Yep, he's going for that 2 dice that I said. No need to Okay, he re-rolled it. Will it pay off? Hit.
Nope.
Okay. So, I don't know. I might even just dodge out that blitzer that's pinned down. It's really not bad odds. 75% into a third into a 3+ with reroll again, I guess, maybe, and then into another 2+. Oh, here we go.
Gets a pal. Armor break. Only a stun.
Nothing really. Okay. So now one, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, he's out of range at the moment. So, okay. He can actually hit that mighty blow, dude, with the loner thrall.
Yeah, and it's
He can dodge, he can dodge.
yeah. Oh, we have a send off, and bribe has been accepted. We have foul stun on the taxman. Okay, so valves are just trying to clear a path.
Okay. He is stalling still. And what I see randomboy doing here probably is, okay, except for getting powed by one dices, and he isn't going to be happy with that. What I see randomboy probably doing here is maybe fireball. Basically, he can stall it out here. He can hit a few guys and then go in on his turn 14 or something like that. He can go in and two dice non-dark elf and the carrier with the tackle dude, and he can attempt to score with Donald Trump.
Yeah, that could work.
He went with lightning bolt and it fizzled.
Yeah, roll to one.
So there goes that play.
Yeah, that's not great. It's not what you wanted.
So the current state of the field is such that he can get a two dice on the guard. He can get a foul onto the movement 10, and he can basically just base around and do pretty much nothing except for that. He's losing a lot of pressure here, and he's lost a lot of thralls, so any movements with the vampires is really tricky. But he's so far failed like two bloodless
Yeah.
in a game where he moves all three of his vampires every turn, except for when they are stunned, and he rerolls that into a POW. Okay, he's probably going to follow it up no matter where this guy goes.
And
KO.
there.
That's nice. So that's one less scoring threat, and that's what he actually about. Nothing else. So
Yeah.
okay, yeah, he hasn't failed a lot of these. Like, okay, both of them go down when it's stunned. So he hasn't failed a lot of bloodless, and that can come to bite him later on or in another game. But he did get a little bit unlucky with like being KO'd all the time and getting sent off and losing probably the best player on his team that's not a vampire. I mean, the best player that's not a vampire, and he even contests some vampires for that position,
Yeah.
in my opinion, just because he's more reliable. Okay. Uh, well, what we can see here is we could see a little bit of a repositioning from the elf, Mr. Ladybug. Yeah, going on probably onto the side while keeping the salesman in bay at bay. One, two, three, four, five, six. He could hit him from the side with a GFI or right front, frontal. Everything's okay. He could try to level up that agility dude to get wrestle on him. He could also attempt to level up the other dude. Where's the Lino that's not leveled up? Oh, he's KO'd, right? No. Oh, he's there. Yeah, he could try the pass. He needs to follow this one up, or the vampire can just two dice. Okay.
Yeah. That was.
No, no, no. He's going to dodge away with the agility 5 to screen it off. Yep. He follows it up, and he's going to probably do that as well. He might actually be thinking of dodging, and I'd be thinking of dodging away that guy. Okay. Dodging away that movement. What? Why? Okay. That movement guy in order to like get a scoring threat. So what he did there is he did a few GFIs in to protect him from the frontal side, while he also does leave actually the backside still open for a blitz. But the only thing that's saving him is the fact that the opponent doesn't have enough thralls to actually do anything.
Mm, yeah. And fails with G5 there. Rerolls it. And succeeds. With a 6.
And he just based the dude that he protected the ball from in the first place, so he made that screen, I mean that movement with the first two GFIs kind of relevant. irrelevant.
Yeah.
And now we can see two GFIs from the pro dude to get a hit on the ball, or from Donald Trump.
Yeah, he's using Donald Trump. And he gets a pal.
Gets a foul into the crowd, probably, right? No need to follow it up, I think. Okay. In that case, yes, there is a need to follow it up. So he's applying pressure, but he's going to get served.
So could the vampire score from this position?
So what the vampires can actually do from this position is they can stick onto the ball and try to somehow get the elves to break finally, because he's having a tough time at doing that. Um, well, the vampire coach does have 0 mighty blows, so that's also a factor. But yeah, okay, so what he can do here is actually, except for basing that dude over there, he can pressure the ball a little bit more. I mean, it's just a 2+2+2+ to pick it up and run away. But yeah, that's a nice dodge away, and now put him in front of the agility 5 dude. Oh,
Yeah.
nice hypno gaze, but the hypno gaze does end his movement.
Yeah.
So what we could see here is actually the thrower with block can move down and prove and provide one assist. Then the other thrower can provide a second assist. Then the dude can actually push the tackle dude onto the ball, or he actually no, he doesn't even need to push him on the ball. And he can get a surf onto a vampire if he just uses a blitz and a block from the agility dude, and then the agility 5 dude can just run with the ball down the field. Okay, he should go with blocked. I mean the lineman that's unskilled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, perfect. He should place him right next to the line of to the sideline. That way he can like blitz with the thrower onto the vampire, push him into the square right underneath or on top of the ball, or like above the ball, and then he can use the agility dude to actually. Okay, he's risking getting his thrower killed. I mean, surfed.
Yeah.
Perfect push, and he's going to follow it up. I mean, he has to. Okay, he's going to go for the ball.
And it is out. And it
And
lands.
it's really good. He should move up and he should take that surf still,
Yeah.
because he can score from here easily, and there's no reason not to surf a vampire if you can surf a vampire. He actually did have two available assists. I mean, that doesn't make him any more safer than just scoring. So
And
he just scores.
yeah. So I think things are looking decisively as an elf win.
Okay, yeah, the knockouts come back. One less for the elves, and the vampires are going to attempt a three-turn touchdown, which isn't that hard with agility 5 and agility 4, but it is hard with vampires and bloodless against elves.
Yeah. And Valve coach has shown he is very good defensively.
Yeah, Ladybug is really good at defense, while vampires are by their nature aren't as good on offense as they are on defense actually. So okay, we have that.
Just to confirm, this 10 movement elf can't get another movement, right?
No, you can only get up to 10,
Okay.
and you can only get 2 of the same stat boosts, I believe. But he can get sprint, and he'll probably get sprint, and he'll probably get sure feet, and he'll probably get dodge. I don't know, like, the way that he's going to go for that. But if he wants a natural one turner, he'll just go sprint immediately into sure feet because he doesn't really need anything else, and dodge will come up eventually.
So this can be a very dangerous elf in this division.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I'm not really familiar with Division 3. I didn't look it up, but yeah, this could actually be a really well made um, one turn touchdown threat.
Well, I can tell you,
That should touchdown. That should touchdown actually every single time.
yeah, well, I can tell you, but the free looks mostly edgy. There's a Nurgle team, Underworld, uh, and Chaos and Khemri, but the rest are like Norse, Necro, Vampire, two Skaven teams, a Amazon team, Dark Elf, another Dark Elf, a human team. So,
So it's actually quite dodgy,
yes.
to be honest. Yeah. Well, pro elves are decent against agility, especially when they have a one turner. And most of the teams that you mentioned don't have a one turner, and well, that's a fantastic kick. And the tackle Mighty Blow dude can carry him through Amazon's Underworld. I believe he says Skaven, right?
Yeah, two Skaven teams.
Uh, oh yeah, he can carry him two Skaven teams alone, and he can actually match Skaven with the movement 10 dude. So he can match a one turn touchdown for a one turn touchdown in the case of that ever happening. Okay, move him back. So he's probably looking to score with Donald Trump here, or maybe one of the thralls. Not sure. Probably going to be Donald Trump. I don't see anybody else being there except for Donald Trump. Protecting the ball a little bit more. Trey has to pick it up first. Okay, that's nice. And yeah, standing next to his little blood bowl of the thrall. And Radoslav Zayat. Okay. Okay, yeah, he's setting up. Next turn, he'll. I mean, the elf shouldn't go for the defense here. Really doesn't care about getting touchdown on.
Yeah.
The elf should just run down and apply so much. He can apply so much pressure here. It isn't even funny. Yeah, if he just runs it down and forms a screen in front of the offense and not in front of the cage, he like in front of the ball carrier and not in front of the cage, he can actually apply so much pressure that the opposing player will get scared and he'll try to do risky moves before he actually does any non-risky moves, and that's just a mental game
Yeah.
that he probably isn't going to play, seeing as he is moving those guys up. But I'd probably play it 100%, and he's probably going for the hit on work. Uh, yeah, hitting work, knocking him back. That's a nice angle for a hit as well because you get a follow-up hit. Okay, so basically, he isn't applying pressure, enough pressure here. He can pull out two dudes to like do a screen, and the movement 10 guy can also come in. But yeah, this could have been like a really good 3-0 victory for the Pro Elves, and I think that it's going to be 2-0.
Yeah.
But if the if like the bloodlust doesn't trigger, he will probably get a touchdown. So it might be, well, depending on when he touchdowns, so it could even be um 3-1 victory.
Yeah.
3-1 victory. Uh, yeah, Thomas, I really hope that somebody trims them down because they are really really good in the position they are in right now and with the skills that they have. It's really odd to see pro elves this high because they usually try to stick down to like normal levels of low team value stuff, and he is here with a very high team value team. Pow, of course. Okay, I mean, not of course, but yeah, that's a good pow. Okay, he moves up, and now he has to pass.
Yeah. Thomas is playing in the free with a Dark Elf team.
Oh, really? Okay, Thomas. So, like, what is his team like?
I'm not sure. I'm just looking at the like division sheet. So
Okay. Well, we're probably going to see a pass, and that's bad because Agility 5, dude, is there with catch. And that is a 4 plus. He should take one more GFI, seeing that he didn't fail Bloodlust, and he should then pass. Because then it's a 3 plus.
he does a
If
free
he
reroll.
is.
So
Yeah, and he has Pro.
yes. Yeah, so there's two roll for it. He's doing the pass. Pass and interception.
As I said, Agility 5 with catch. Pretty easy interception with a 4 plus.
Yeah.
And this is a 3-0 victory.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it's dodgy. It could end up not being. Could be a 2-0 victory. He's using his good rolls on moves that aren't really necessary, but that are good for like fluff.
Yeah.
Okay, all he needs to do here is hand it off to the lineman.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. Hand off and pray that you make the two GFIs. And if he was in this position with the movement 10 guy up front, he could have had an easy score.
Yeah.
Where's the rest? Is he knocked out? Yep. So he didn't get his 1 SPP.
We were stunned there.
That's another 3 and a 2 that's used. Or a 4 and 2. He is protecting. I mean, the handoff. He's protecting the handoff.
Random boy complaining in chat, but this was a bad game for him.
It was a bad game for him. You can't deny that.
Yeah, and 3-0. So
It
yeah.
was a bad game for him. You can't score. That happened, like the tripwire that happened. Oh, so a thrall not getting up. So yeah, Ape's finally not working. So the only score that he, like the first score that the elves had, was actually, in my opinion, all because of Random Boy's decision to re-roll something that he didn't need to.
Yeah.
But okay. Uh, yeah, but otherwise, yeah, it's a really good. It was a really good game. So both players are really shouldn't feel bad.
Yeah, I must say the Owls played very well, especially in defense in that first half. So yeah, I think this is a very good game. I think this Elf team can be quite dangerous if they do not take some serious injuries in the next few games.
Yeah, he lost a good thrall. That's for sure. That's unlucky, 100% for sure. But he also lost the dirty player guy, and that's also unlucky. But he lost a free touchdown that he could have taken, and that free touchdown could have maybe made the score 2-1. Because then the elf player would just score in 2 turns, and he proved that he can actually do that already. So he could score on 2 turns, and then he can score again on 2 turns during his drive. So you random boy could get another score. Oh, actually, no, yeah, you got 4 turns, right? Or 3 turns? Yeah, you got 3 turns, so you could then again be in the same position, but this time you'd be in a position for a draw. Yeah, that potential 1 turner really needs to die. I agree. Random boy. Oh, so you weren't next to a throne. Okay. Okay, so you weren't next to a throne. You can just pass the turn. By the way, you don't need to chat with us and prolong the game. So yeah, you can just. In that case, it was okay, but I said it actually during the game, before you joined the stream chat, that it was actually an unnecessary block because you decided to touch down, and if you decide to touch down, then everything that you do needs to be focused, like it needs to be focused on the touchdown, the rerolls, the pro, the everything. And I already said it. Your pro roll was actually a 2, and it failed. But that 2 could have been a reroll, and then you could have gotten. And then you could have gotten actually touchdown because you rerolled that. So okay, he's moving around, whatever. I guess that you're just going to try to blitz the lineman that isn't leveled and make a game a game.
Yeah.
That's it. Really nothing to say here. That's it. Also, Random Boy, I know the game's over, but still, like, um, with the rules being in place and being like strict, I wouldn't just be standing in chat listening to me. Yeah. I guess I understand what you're saying and that you wanted damage. Oh, finally a bloodless happens. LOL. So I understand what you're saying and reroll that one. Okay, you won't. That was actually a rerollable one. A hit. Okay, so I understand what you're trying to say and everything, but like, yeah, you really shouldn't be mad. You should stay calm, and if you played it, you could have had a 2-2. Oh, here we go. Donald Trump with the pass over the borders into China. China doesn't catch it,
Catches it second
and
time.
there we go. Donald Trump's tax man gets it. Probably this time he can actually pay off the taxes.
Mhm. Yes, so I think that was a very good game.
Oh,
Uh,
did the thrall level at the end? I didn't see it.
the school thrall has the MVP, and non-blood elf has the MVP for the pro elves.
So, did the thrall level in the end?
Uh, which one?
The wrestle thrall that got an MVP.
Yes, he has 16 out of 16.
Nice.
Yeah. So the elves got quite good SPP that game. They have 5-2-3-6-2, and yes, not the best game for the vampires, but I still think it was a very good game overall. So I'll definitely be uploading this one to YouTube and then post a link on it on the Rebel thread if you've missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys liked it, and I hope it's not too laggy. I hope we manage to fix this later on. But anyways, hope you had a really good time, and that's all for me.
Yeah.
See ya.
Thank you very much for joining me.
No, no problem. Whenever you need somebody to help, if I'm free, I'll be there. See ya.
Okay. So see you guys. Thank you very much for watching.